Hey, it's Lon Welsh at Your Castle Real Estate, and I want to talk about an interesting small headline that may not have captured your attention, but I think it is relatively significant for the Denver market. One of the very large commercial brokerage houses is JLL, Jones Lang LaSalle, and they do a lot of work with office in particular, but also some other sectors within the commercial market. And they've got a list of what they consider to be the top tier markets for commercial real estate, and Denver was very recently added to the top tier of that list. And what that usually means then is that hedge funds and retirement funds that have to have large amounts of money, billions of dollars that they've got to invest for the long term, will make investments in what they consider to be the prime markets, and they've got to allocate a certain number of dollars of their billion-dollar fund to each of those markets. So now Denver's on that list. So it means that on the commercial side, we're going to have a slightly to maybe even a moderate increase in the buyer pool for trophy assets that we would have not had in the past. So if you have a large office building or a large retail center or perhaps a large apartment complex, maybe instead of having 10 or 15 potential interested buyers, you may add another 5 buyers to that list that you would not have had in the past. So that leads to higher pricing and more competition. But what's great about that for just the common person here is that projects that may not have quite penciled out for a developer before this announcement might pencil out now. So it might lead to just a little bit more real estate development than we otherwise would have experienced. So a few more apartment buildings will get built than would have happened otherwise, or a few more retail centers or warehouses. And ultimately, for the consumers who live here in this market, that means more choice. This decision doesn't change the number of people who are moving to the city, however, though. So for the renters in the market, and they're probably the ones who get to benefit from this the most, there'll be more apartments to choose from, and there should be a little bit more competition among the landlords to maybe have just very, very slightly less rent. So for a consumer standpoint, this is very exciting obviously for the developers.